This song is called God of the Heavens, and I pray that it blesses you. My name is Nii Abbey. You're welcome to Pae Mu Ka. God of the earth, you call the stars by name. God of the heavens, God of the earth, you call the stars by name. God of the heavens, God of the earth, you call the stars by name. I will not fret, nor be moved. Why? Because you call the stars by name. I will not fret, no, nor be moved. Why? Because you call the stars by name. You are sovereign God, the wise and only true God. You call the stars by name. You are sovereign God, the wise and only true God. You call the stars by name. God of the heavens, yes, God of the earth, oh, you call the stars by name. God of the heavens, yes you are, God of the earth, oh, you call the stars by name. That's why I will not fret, no, nor be moved. Why? Because you call the stars by name. You are sovereign God, yes you are, the wise and only true God. You call the stars by name. Oh, you are holy God, you are holy God. Oh, you are beautiful, you are beautiful. The angels sing, two for elders, they bow before you. And yes, you are holy God. The angels sing, two for elders, they all bow before you. And yes, you are holy God. The angels sing, two for elders, they all bow before you. And yes, you are holy God. 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 Yes, you are. And yes, you are holy God. This next song is called Victorious. What the enemy thought he had stolen, oh my, you didn't know you had won. But you came in time when you laid down your life. You did it for me, you took it all and gave to me. Oh, from ages on to ages, oh my, he didn't know you had won. But you wrote our names in the book of life. When we gave you our lives, surrendered to you every day and forevermore. So we can now boldly say, hallelujah, you have won it all for me. No one can explain how you did it for me. Hallelujah. you did it for me. Hallelujah. You have won it all for me. No one can explain how you did it for me. I'm victorious. I'm victorious. I'm victorious. You have won it for me. I'm victorious. I'm victorious. I'm victorious. You have won it for me. I'm victorious. I'm victorious. I'm victorious. I'm victorious. You have won it for me. Hallelujah. You have won it all for me. No one can explain how you did it for me. Hallelujah. You have won it all for me. No one can explain how you did it for me. What the enemy thought he had stolen, oh my, he didn't know you had won. But you came in time when you laid down your life. You did it for me. You took it all and gave to me. Oh, from ages on to ages. Oh my, he didn't know you had won. Oh, but you wrote our names in the book of life when we gave you our lives. From that to you every day and forevermore. So we can now boldly say hallelujah. You have won it all for me. No one can explain how you did it for me. Hallelujah. You have won it all for me. No one can explain how you did it for me. How you did it for me. Oh, how you did it for me. How you did it for me. How you did it for me. No one can explain how you did it for me. Oh, how you did it for me. No one can explain how you did it for me. How you did it for me. Yankupon ye waye ye bom kase uni erade una sasinina kotu odumako maeja yankupon ye waye ye bom kase uni erade. Oh, una sasinina kotu oduma kunyamene. Oh, nyango ponye iwaye ye bom kase muni erade. Oh, una sasinina kotu odumako naeja da da da. You're sorry, oh, da da da. You're sorry, oh, da 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 da. Yakutu, oh, da da da. Yakutu, oh, da 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 da. Yachum chum, oh, da da da. Yachum chum, oh, da da. Yankupon ye waye ye bom kase woni erade. Wona sase nyinara kotu Oduma kunyame ma eja Nyankopon ye jiwaye ye bom kase oni erati una sasinara kutu Oduma kunyame ni o ma eja da 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 ya chum chum o da 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 ya chum chum o da 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 ya pecha o da 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 ya pecha o da 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 ya sorry o da 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 ya sorry o da 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 ya chum chum o da 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 ya chum chum o da da Nyankopon ye yiwaye ye bom kase oni era una sasina kotu odumako ma eja Nyankopon ye yiwaye ye bom kase oni era Wona sasinara odumako ma eja da 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 ya chum chum da 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 ya chum chum da 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 ya shira da 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 ya shira da 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 ya sorry da 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 ya sorry da 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 you came from heaven to earth to show the way from the earth to the cross my debt you paid from the cross to the grave from the grave to the sky Lord I lift your name on high you came from heaven to earth to show the way from the earth to the cross my debt you paid from the cross to the grave from the grave to the sky Lord I lift your name on high you came from heaven to earth to show the way from the earth to the cross my debt you paid from the cross to the grave from the grave to the sky Lord I lift your name on high oh Lord I lift your name on high yes I do Lord I lift your name on high oh yes I lift Lord I lift your name on high I lift your name on high Lord I lift your name on high I lift your name on high Lord I lift your name on high oh yes I lift Lord I lift your name on high oh Lord I lift your name on high hallelujah Makoma Ashema Ashema Ebruso Makoma Ashema Ashema Ebruso Makoma Ashema Ashema Ebruso Makoto bonsama sachimo my fame when Jesus went to my gym kwa Makoma Ashema, Ashema, Ebruso. Makoto bonsama satrimo. My fame, oh Jesus, with my Jericho, Makuma, Ashema, Ashema, Ebruso, Makuma, Ashema, Ashema, Ebruso, Makuma. Ashema, Ashema, Ebruso, Makoto Vonsama Sutrimo, my favorite of Jesus, where to my Jimmy Kwan, Makoma, Ashema, Ashema.
And then Pae my sweetheart industry no new crime say sweetheart not to die industry sweetheart and sir. I have Nii Abbey in the studio, and surprisingly when I had him in the studio, the person I had is also in the studio with us today. Nii.
Hi,
Akwaba.
Akwaba.
You're looking beautiful as usual.
Thank you.
And,
thank you.
Oh, delicious. What happened to your hair? What you know in fact?
I got tired.
You got tired, or people made you get tired?
No. No one can make me tired. I wanted to make a narrative, and I did it.
What was that narrative?
The narrative was that.
I'm as well for bro from
Okay. Narrative. You don't judge people by their outward appearance, especially in this part of the world, and that God can use anyone. And what matters is the posture of wakuma. You know, the state of your heart is what God looks at, and it has nothing to do with your looks necessarily. I mean, looks not. You know, I kept it very neat and everything, and yeah, but I just got to a point where I was like, I'm just tired of the hair. Let me just switch it up. I may come back. You never know.
You may come. You actually look very handsome without it. But maybe so the massing. Christians or believers are quick to use that Bible quotation. Nyankopon sha kumem onhwe enwodo. Not necessarily how you're dressed and all that. But then you are shepherds out there. Our chakra was our Nyankopon. Don't you think in that sense, outward appearance counts? Since nipa na erichena zena ko irade nyim no orihwe how you are as a person, and sana impon waja tundoke I'll try God.
Okay, valid question. The outward appearances or your wanting pet now stand out, or your fruits. When I say fruits now, or your way of life. So your outward appearance doesn't have anything to do with how you live your life. So let me give you a typical example.
Okay.
I have looks, but I'm able to love people, like obeying the word as loving one another as yourself, and how you talk to people. You talk to people politely, you are respectful, you think about people. And see, that kind of way of life is what people are watching and emulating. So the lots that I've done is not touching on my morality. I don't know if I'm making sense.
No, you're making sense. You're so making sense. But yamfande amiaba minyim nyame. Epede enyem che Nyankopon nasem.
Good.
Ebe yi aye locks. I'm small home no me mentality obi a why locks bia. So wan showa onom. Sawanum nitia odi gushitom odi ana odi tofe odi brownies oyede. This is my mentality.
Okay.
Right. Inti aba na butiri ho aye rasta aye locks. Then you ba be Nyankopon asem no. Ma dwene mu no bread day.
Okay.
Na so show bia na de.
Ono so wo ho. But ehun there, if I meet someone like that and I feel like person is resisting me, maybe it's someone that mean him, I'll try to approach the person and let the person know that God doesn't deal with us as we deal with ourselves and others.
Okay.
Fine, you can write off Obia or Shiwi and now Obia on Monsa. But also Obia Wakumanye. On I can abuse I can. Obu Ohana Kumanye or you're very verbally abusive, very physically abusive, another onim kasa. Or now you're very disrespectful. You and that person who you think smokes or drinks, or you're the same. Let me tell you something. Bible says, if you have an argument with someone and you'll be like akasakasa and epede echo give your offering, okay? Bible says, ja offering and go and make peace. One kade call you locks. One kade jai shono or na jai insan no. It tells you God's priorities and what actually hinders us from His presence. Because God in His person is love. He Himself is love. So, or some commandments, no, the whole commandment, 10 commandments, or the two things. He said, also, do nyankopon, na do onyonko, nanyan. So based on this, he says that a new law I give you, love God and love your neighbor as yourself. I'll clarify.
From most American, if I love my neighbor as I love myself, and I love God, na mishu mbe jamano me edeno. So far as I'm loving my neighbor as myself, I sit right in God's eyes.
Let me move into another dimension because of this question. Question here is very interesting. And in there, Adobe for sin to thrive, it takes two people, yourself or you and someone. Inti if show a me show no, Bible says me body or yankupon the temple, and Bible says that we shouldn't defile the body of the temple of God. Inti in there show no, it will hinder, it will affect your health. It can change how you're looking. It can just deform you. And you can die at the end of the day, which is not good for your body.
I said the banusu be kunyipo. Somebody can choke on food and die.
So excesses. That's why. That's the excesses.
It's much my show, but
kakri. No mood to be kadebe to my show.
Kitty.
Oh no, they. I would
no, I can be baby menaka. Once a pet.
Because some people say it's medicinal. You know, sometimes doctors prescribe that, but anyway, that's not even the center of discussion right now. The point is that when you're doing something that is hurting your neighbor, when you're doing something that is hurting yourself, it is something that God does not approve of.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Okay.
Yes.
Now it makes sense.
Good. So if I have my locks on, there's no way that is, first of all, harming somebody. Number two, harming myself or doing anything to God, as in disobedience to God. Unless God has told me that you have to cut your hair, or a specific instruction coming from God to me. It doesn't have anything to do with sin or unrighteousness. Then I have to obey.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm making sense. But my locks, if it's not a deterrent, and I'm on yet born in anyone's way or my own way, then I don't think it's anything wrong. So the most important thing there,
new projects be your home,
yeah, new project be, but you know I had my concert, my concert last year, September.
Yeah.
And so there are a few songs that I recorded.
Okay.
During that album launch. And see, I've divided it into two sections. I'll release the first part in June of this year. It's an album called Times of Refreshing. Now, I started releasing singles from that album. Last month, I released a single called God of the Heavens.
Okay.
And this month, I'm releasing a song called Voice of the Blood.
Last month, they released
God of the Heavens.
But God of the Heavens, releasing, how is it doing on the market?
Oh, so it's doing well. I'm getting a lot of feedback. Surprisingly, my listeners are very few in Ghana.
Oh, okay.
When I checked my statistics on TuneCore and iTunes, I saw that most were in Europe and North America.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So it's doing a lot of like great things. And God of the Heavens basically is a song that God gave to me to say that we should come to him because of who he is first, before what he can do. Because many times, no, you can't say but because of what he can do for us.
Not who he is.
Not who he is.
Okay.
Until them we are maybe a car, a house,
okay.
money,
okay.
healing or something, then it means that's why Africa bread because is tied to material things and money.
It's not because
the way because most people, not everyone though, but most people know.
Today, a majority carries the vote.
Into Africa, but still you're poor. Subano. So if we come to God for who he is, we'll be changed a lot.
But is it their fault? We have majority of the pastors preaching riches instead of salvation.
Okay, so God says something. He said that seek ye first the kingdom, and all other things shall be added. So that
quotation, but pastors worry free.
So that's what the song is doing. It says that God of the heavens, God of the earth, you call the stars by name. Because of who you are, I would not fret. I would not worry. You are sovereign God, the one and only true God. You call the stars by name. I would not worry. So if you come to God this way, acknowledging who is, Bible says that anyone who comes to God must first acknowledge that he is. And then he's a rewarder of those who diligently seek him. So that's what the song is saying, that come to God first for who he is, not what you can get from him.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Because you see, you can have faith in a tree and you get results. You know that. Because God has put his breath in every living thing, that thing can be an idol to you. Into Israel, when they were journeying to the promised land, the Bible says they created molten images with their earrings and things. And they were getting results from those small gods because they had put their faith in it. So the danger is that you might think you are serving God, but you are actually not serving God. You don't know him, because your faith can get you results no matter what you believe.
Wow. No matter what you believe.
No matter what you believe in this world. Yeah, because look at the billionaires. They are not Christians, but they have faith in themselves. They have faith in the ventures that they pick. They have faith in their principles, and it works for them. And they are filthy rich, and they don't know God. So that's...
I want to ask you this question. Sure. I'm planning them business off for people show you the them soft no, but maybe send them question. Like you said, eshe billionaires are pide na one shada wonyim nyame, but then they have faith in themselves and they are able to do it. Yeah. So if I would have faith in myself, and I will be able to do it.
You can be able to do it.
Is the God factor necessary?
So this is the wisdom of God. He has given man so much power and ability that he wants you to rely on him. It's a test of our humility.
Okay. So if I believe in myself, but or a test
because the wisdom of man fails all the time. And so he says that you can have all the things in this world. If you lose your soul, you have nothing.
So at the end of the day, heaven
heaven
register na for
P1
and you new one on essay launching the bank. The new single
17th Easter Sunday.
Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Launch way.
No, it's just online digital stores.
Online.
Yeah.
It will be a S1 or friend then.
Or friend, Voice of the Blood.
Voice of the Blood.
It will be on YouTube. Oh no, it's talking about the salvation message and what the potency of Nyankopon Nimoja. Sometimes we feel like when we sin against God, then we cannot be his friends anymore. But that's not true. Because Bible says the more bonny or increase no. Nyankopon na adom no so. Of course. Over and over. And Paul say nothing can separate us from the love of God. nothing. Also, burning onto demons, angels, nothing can separate that. And when you understand this, you rather desire more intimacy with God, you know, so that you can be under His covering. Into the voice of the blood.
Obi post social media handles on.
Okay, into Instagram or Nii Abbey Music, one word. Nii
Abbey Music,
one word. Facebook or Nii Abbey. YouTube or Nii Abbey Music.
Nii Abbey Music.
Yeah.
So nice having you, darling.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.